Live? Oh, there
It's
we are.
loading. We are live now. What's up,
Okay.
buddy?
Hey, how are you? Hold on. Let me do
Good,
the
man. How are you?
intro. I got to be good for something. Okay, hold on. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the seventh inning.
Stretch.
Ooh, that was a good one. I like that. My name is Logan Stone. Is with me as always. He's on me like I don't know. I don't know any analogies right now, but it's Josh Edwards. How are you, Josh?
Good, buddy. Good, buddy. How are you, man?
Good. Oh, you know what? That's why I'm feeling weird right now. There it is. I gotta put you on the monitor.
Oh,
Well, Josh, it's been
Logan.
quite the weekend.
Has it really?
I don't know. I have been in a little bit of under a shadow in a dark hole. I'm wearing my Batman Cardinals T-shirt because that's canon.
I like it.
Uh, yeah, and yeah. So we got a couple of news stories since we really didn't cover any of the news the other day. I think that's fair.
Absolutely. We kind of just had fun on the last episode. We don't get Brandon on very often, so we took liberties.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so just sit back and listen to the news. Ooh, I like that. The news. Oh, by the way, this episode of the seventh inning stretch is, as always, sponsored to you by Row One Brand. Josh, tell him tell him about Rogue One.
So Row
Row
One is
One.
this really cool company. They do like throwback art for college football, baseball, um, pro football. You gotta check out their website. I mean, they've got everything from canvases to like art you put on your walls to coffee mugs to T-shirts. It's all old school throwback stuff. It looks fantastic. One of the favorite things I've seen so far is they got this 1960s St. Louis Cardinals mug that looks stellar. So totally interested in getting myself something. But when you go online and you go to their website and you check out Row One Brand, when you get to your checkout point after you put your art in the basket, you put in our code VSP15. That gets you 15% off your order and saves you a little bit of cash. I mean, everybody needs to save as much money as they can right now with everything that's going on in the world. So um, go check out Row One Brand, authentic, classic, throwback arts, sports art, apparel, and art. Like it's real art. Like they I don't know much about art, but the stuff is very artsy. It's like you put it in a frame, you put it on your wall, and it makes your house look better. Great for your boyfriend's man caves, dad's man caves, for your man cave, and for our lady listeners, and for our lady listeners who love classic sports. It would be great for your wherever you would hang your sports art. But yeah, don't forget when you go and check them out. Drop that code VSP15, get you 15% off all your art in your order.
Good job. Good job. You
Oh,
you
yes,
can
sir.
read that ad. Great. Um, so I'm checking the news things, and I think, oh my gosh, you know what today is? Today is June 20th.
Yeah,
You know who made their MLB debut 19 years ago today?
19 years ago today.
Yes.
Today, Junior.
Yeah.
Wasn't Yachty.
Nope.
I
Someone
don't know.
better. Won a
It wasn't
triple
Albert.
crown. Won a triple crown.
Oh, Miggy.
Yeah, Miggy. Seems like we've been talking about him a lot lately. For
Yeah, it's
good
because
reason.
you're on his job.
Whoa. Hey. Listen, I'm honest. But Miggy back in the
I got no problem with that.
2010s. Yeah. It was greatness. Anyways. So happy birthday, Miggy. It's the only real thing that counts. 39 years old. Okay.
Man, he's getting up there.
Um, yeah. And he's still got what? 3 more years left on his contract.
He's got a good agent.
Yeah. He had a great contract year. I think his contract year was after his Triple Crown season where he won MVP again. Anyways. Uh, but yeah. I feel
My
like I'm
daughter let a
coming.
bug into the house, so if
Oh,
you
okay.
see me doing this, it's a I don't. It does not. It's not a fly. It's not. It's like a net or something. So I
I spent
apologize.
I spent all day today killing flies. Like seriously, I was I was with the fly swatter for like an hour, and there was like 20 dead carcasses. It was like the end of a major battle or something. Yeah, it was. I turned ninja for a second there. Anyways, on to the baseball news. I really don't know how to segue into this, but the Brewers released their City Connect jerseys. Did you get a chance to look at this?
Dude, okay, so yes, I have. Um,
Okay.
I didn't give him like a real
Oh
deep,
yeah.
deep look, but I gave him a once over. And then I went back and looked at him a little bit again. I love the jersey. I think the jersey looks fantastic. I'm not a big fan of the hat. I think it's a little too bit too busy. I love the color schemes they put together, obviously, because we all know from our jersey episode we did whatever a while back that I love when teams use powder blue. Don't know why, just do. They look really nice. I like the color combinations. They're cool looking. I'm not a big fan of the hats. Jerseys look nice though.
Yeah, I don't know what MKE stands for. Do you?
Milwaukee.
Oh, right. Oh, and then
Be
it's
my
a
guess.
44 on the hat
It's
too.
414. It's the area code.
Oh, I thought it was 44 for Hank Aaron. Good Lord.
I was just like,
Wow.
what? Word? I mean, it might be
I,
44, but I thought it was 414. I thought it was their area code.
that would make sense. But
Everything that
yeah,
comes out of my mouth makes sense.
yeah. Feels so wrong yet it feels so right. Um and no, I'm not taking a shit. I don't know why. Okay. Anyways, um I guess I don't understand why it looks like it was made by the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Um, so
It's very
I don't know.
90s looking.
It's yeah, and I don't mind it. I don't know. It's not my favorite, I guess, because I get it doesn't really make me think of Milwaukee. So
They're just
I
supposed
don't
to be fun, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know really the true like reasoning
No,
for City Connect jerseys except to make money. Anyways, good job Brewers, I guess. 414 whatever. Los Angeles third baseman Anthony Rendon will miss the rest of the season after undergoing surgery on his right wrist. Um,
boom.
he's been Jeff Passan is on a tear today because this is his tweet. He said, in his 3 years with the Angels, he has hit 252, a 252 batting average, 359 on base, nice, 421 slugging, with 20 home runs in 155 games. He has played 155 games in 3 years. One of those was 2020, so we'll take that into consideration too. He has 4 years and $154 million left on his contract. Yeah.
Ew.
He's just always injured now. He kind of had he had injury problems when he was with the Nationals, but with the Angels, he's just not there. Um, what do you think of this? How does it affect the Angels? And then I'll go on my thing.
Well, it definitely doesn't help. I mean,
No,
they were hot, then they went and they struggled, and now they've kind of gotten their groove back a little bit. But this just it's sad, man. I don't know. I feel bad for Trout.
yeah,
I
right.
mean, the guy just it don't matter. It doesn't matter what he goes through. He can't. For the life of him, he can't get. He just needs to get the heck out of there
Yeah,
as quickly as humanly possible. He needs to get out. Zoom gone. See ya.
yeah. Come to St. Louis. We have cake. Um, so I'm
And
looking at his
toasted Ravs.
yes, toasted. Oh, I could go for some toasted ravioli right now, dude. Anyways, dang it, I forget about how St. Louis. Never mind. I'm looking at his how many games he's played in each year. He's played 153 games in 2014, 156 in 2016, 147 in 2017, 18, 136. 2019, he played 146 games. 2020, he played 52 games, which is 8 shy of everybody. Or, yeah, it was a 60-game season. So he played a full season there. 58 games in 2021. I can't remember what injury he had, and he's only played 45 games in 2022. He started the season, I believe, on the injured list. Now, I liked Anthony Rendon when he was with the Nationals. There was a time when he was the most underrated third baseman in the league. And 2019, he just went off. I mean, he was top 3 in MVP voting, and he's just been a really solid third baseman when he was with the Nationals. Now, I am not an Anthony Rendon fan anymore, and here's why. I've heard people talk about Anthony Rendon, and they've always said that Anthony Rendon does not actually like baseball. And the reason why he went to LA is because they offered him the most money, and he just wanted place to. He didn't care about winning a World Series. He didn't care about winning a championship. All he wanted to do was just get paid, and then because I think he did. He's got a 7-year, $245 million contract. So he wanted a short-term deal, and he wanted a big contract so he could just retire after, which is fine. But I believe it is very evident that he does not care about his health. He does not care about staying healthy. He just doesn't look like he gives a shit. And that's why a lot of teams were out on him, because they knew that when he was a free agent, they knew he was kind of he just didn't care. So, yeah, I think this isn't it. I think it's just him not taking care of himself. And he's okay with being on the IL for a year because he's already got his money. You know, Cardinal fans always talk about how Matt Carpenter was getting lazy because he got his big contract, and I never saw it. I think people thought he was just being stubborn, not willing to change when he should have bunded in some situations, which is understandable. But it's Matt Carpenter. He doesn't go from hitting bombs for 8 years straight. And anyways, but yeah, so it's frustrating because he's such a talented third baseman, and he's just not. He doesn't give two shits. Josh, do you have anything to say about that?
Well, you know how I feel about guys who want to play for money and don't want to win championships. Let them make their money, get them out of the league, and let's make space for somebody else who wants to build a legacy, be a great performer, and take a shot at getting into the Hall of Fame and doing everything they can to be great for the sport of baseball.
Yeah.
I don't care for guys who don't want to play the game for the right reasons. I mean, there are hundreds of thousands of us out here who, if we would have had the opportunity, we would have played the game for the league minimum our entire careers just to play the game.
Yeah.
If you don't love that, then you don't deserve the privilege of playing the game.
Yeah.
And you don't deserve the privilege of making the money that comes with playing in the game. That's my personal opinion. I think you're pretty much clear with me on how I feel about that. I don't hide it. I don't hide it at all. I don't like guys who are just out there for the money. Not when you get to live, and this goes the same for hockey, basketball, football. If you are a star athlete and you get to play sports for a living, that is a privilege that a very large portion of the country and perhaps even the world, especially for like soccer and other sports that are internationally loved, like football and baseball are here. If you don't appreciate what you've been blessed with, you don't deserve it. And it's, the quicker you're out of the league, the better off the league is, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, I mean, yeah, in his defense, he may actually be injured and he may be trying in the offseason, but that's just the feeling I get. I mean, he's just not cared, it seems like to me. Not cared about keeping up with trying to stay healthy, at least, if that makes sense. Anyways, moving on. The Brewers have designated veteran center fielder Lorenzo Cain for assignment. Cain said there was a mutual decision in a meeting with David Stearns. I believe he's the GM for the Brewers. And Craig Counsell, the manager. The same day he reached 10 years of MLB service.
I mean, I thought it was nice that they let him at least get the 10 years in.
Yeah. Yeah, he has been really bad this year. Like Paul DeYoung bad.
Oh, yeah.
179 batting average, 231 on base percentage, 234 slugging, 465 OPS, and a 32 OPS plus. I mean, it's him and Harrison Bader, best center fielders out there, right?
Oh, okay. I was wondering where you were going to go with that.
Defensively.
I mean, I didn't get to watch. Outside of the games that I got to watch where the Brewers played the Cardinals,
yeah,
I didn't get to see Cain a lot, so I haven't seen a lot on him. I just knew his average and his stats at the plate were down really, really low, so I was kind of under the impression he wasn't playing a lot anyways. But I hadn't heard that his defensive abilities had dropped off. I mean, he was a really good player for so long. I mean, he did some time out in KC. He was with KC on the World Series team, wasn't
he? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, if I recall correctly, I mean, that team was actually pretty good.
Yeah. It was all 1980s Whitey ball, basically, that they were playing.
Whitey ball wins championships, baby.
It only won 2, so not to crap on your parade.
Yeah, but the Cardinals should have had 3 in the 80s.
You think 87? I don't pay attention to 87. My dad doesn't like 87, so.
Well, they should have won in 85.
Well, yeah, 82 and 85. I count those as 2.
And then it's either 87 or 88. I can't remember.
87 was against the Twins.
Yeah. Okay. So then also you got to throw in 88.
88 was Mets. Was it Mets and Dodgers? No. That's Mets and no. Oh gosh, let's see. 89 was Athletics and Dodgers. 88 was Billy Buckner, right? Hold on.
I think so.
Mets versus Red Sox.
Whitey, well, my point was Whitey Ball could have won
86,
3 or 4. Okay, 86. Whitey Ball could have won 3 or 4 in the 80s.
Yeah,
that's all I was getting at.
Yeah,
not to test your Cardinal knowledge, which is fantastic considering you weren't even alive. Neither was I, but
I was gonna say you
were closer than I was on who was playing when.
Oh wait, 88 was Dodgers and Athletics. So 89 was Athletics and Giants, because that's the earthquake. Okay, no more trivia for the day.
That's a good idea, though. We should do a trivia question every show.
Yeah, we just need a third guest. Anyways,
no, I meant we put it out to our followers and they can message us in the answer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wait, it would be nice to have a third guest.
Yes. Great job. Thank you, good sir. Thank you, good sir.
Did you see that?
Oh, it's Brandon. Look at Brandon. He's not live, is he? Anyways, yeah. So too bad, Lorenzo Cain.
Do you think anybody gives him a shot? Does anybody pick him up, put him down in the minors, let him try to get a swing back like Cardinals are doing with DeYoung, like what's happened with Matt Carpenter, and now he's over in New York playing in the Bronx and lighting it up, or was lighting it up? I mean, what do you think happens next for him? Or is he done?
Right-handed bat. I don't think he's done. Well, he is 36 years old. I think he's probably done with the contender.
Fair enough.
I see him going to the Orioles. We're back to the Royals.
That's what I was thinking. Back to the Royals. Try to mentor some of these young kids. Mentor Bobby Witt.
Yeah. So I mean,
not how to play the game, but how to deal with fame and success and everything else.
Be a mentor, yeah. Like I really don't see many teams trying to pick him up. Maybe the Red Sox, maybe the Rays, but yeah, I don't see many contenders trying to pick him up. Do you have any? Oh, you said you thought the Royals.
No, that was it was my thought because of the success he had there in his younger days.
Yeah. Let's see. Don't care about Mike Trout. Red Sox have called up.
You don't care about Mike Trout?
Oh, well, I don't care about this thing. Mike Trout of the Angels is the first player in MLB history to hit 4 game-winning home runs in a single series. Home run that put his team ahead of today.
That's impressive.
They had to put that in parentheses because some people don't understand that. That's pretty cool. It's just kind of boring-ish in a way. Mike Trout is just the best. I mean, whenever he does something great, it's like, okay, good job. Oh, he won another MVP. Oh, he's the best.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I mean,
yeah, it's
in that context, I understand what you're saying. I was like,
yeah, it's not like no, I love Mike Trout. Everybody knows I love Mike Trout almost as much as I love the other players.
If you haven't been following the show, that means he's referring to Trey Turner and Juan Soto.
He who shall not be named. I almost, for my shortstop in the 2000s draft, I almost picked Trey Turner and said he's the best of all time.
Oh, Jesus.
In any decade.
I'm sure the Wizard has something to say about that.
Defensively and offensively?
Overall.
Defensively, obviously, Ozzie has him. But
well, hell, by the mid '80s, Ozzie was a really, really, really good hitter. And yeah, he wasn't a power hitter, but he was a contact hitter. He was always on base. I mean, no, I'm sorry, dude. I'm gonna shut you down on this one right now. And if y'all want to comment on this, Ozzie Smith, I would take Ozzie Smith every day of the week and twice on Sunday over Trey Turner in their primes.
Okay, so between 82 and 89, Ozzie had a 270 batting average, 353 on base. And I'm not even going to count his OPS because, like you said, he's a contact hitter, not a power hitter. 285 stolen bases.
It's not bad.
17 home runs, 421 RBIs. I mean, offensively, Trey Turner has him.
I agree with you.
My point is that Trey Turner is so good offensively, and even though he is a step down defensively, I think he might be better. But
see, and I think Ozzie was so good defensively,
that
it outweighs where this is where I think it's a good trade-off. This would be a fun argument. But I think Ozzie was so far past him defensively that his defensive prowess surpasses anything Trey could put up, unless Trey won the Triple Crown.
Trey's got some bold on here. He's got a 328. He had a 328 batting average last year.
Oh yeah, he was ridiculous, man. I told you, I didn't really pay attention to him until you started talking about him all the time because you ran your mouth. I started looking some stuff up. Dude's a baller. He can play. He can play. And I'd love to have him on the Cardinals. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
If he comes on the Cardinals,
I'd trade Gorman, Palante, and Donovan for him.
Really? I don't know if I could do that. I love Trey Turner. I don't know if I want to spend. Oh, he's like 29.
Ooh, okay, maybe that's a little much.
28.
I thought he was like 26.
Oh, it's almost his birthday. June 30th.
So he's going to get older.
So he's 28 years old right now, so he's about to be 29.
Yeah, so that'd be a little bit much. So I'd give up Gorman and Palante.
Well, also, he's a rental. He's a free agent at the end of the year.
If he would sign if I knew I could get him and sign him for
an extension, yeah.
7 years.
I'd trade Edman and Palante and Gorman.
Why maybe do you want to get rid of Edman so bad? Did you watch the game tonight?
No.
Move Edman back over to second and let Trey play short.
I think I would rather have Donovan. He's a utility. Well, yeah, Edman's a utility guy. Oh, yeah,
I said trade Gorman and Palante.
Yeah, Originally you said Donovan. I forgot.
Originally I said Donovan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Donovan. You know that.
Yeah. Okay. But .299 batting average, 357. I think they're top. Well, it's really hard to compare Ozzie and Trey because Trey hasn't had 10 years like Ozzie has. Anyways, Red Sox have called up Jeter Downs to the major league level. He's the number 5 prospect in the Red Sox organization, and the Red Sox got him in the Mookie Betts trade. So yeah, I don't remember what position he plays. He plays shortstop, which is interesting because we've kind of shut down talking about the idea of Xander Bogaerts getting traded at the deadline because the Red Sox are going to be so good.
Right.
And then that was what Trevor Story was kind of signed on for by the Red Sox. They were like, Xander Bogaerts is going to leave, so we want you to be our future shortstop. So I don't think Xander Bogaerts is injured, right?
Not that I know of. I mean, he just played against us and played fairly well.
Yeah. So I want to know, does this open up trade conversations for Xander Bogaerts, or?
I think the Boston is going to play every option they have in their book and put them in the best position to catch up and make a playoff run.
Yeah.
That's my honest opinion.
Here's what they could do, because I think Bobby Dahlbeck is not doing so hot. Now, let me make sure.
I'll say check that real quick.
205 batting average, 277 on base percentage, 339 slugging, 617 OPS, and a 71 OPS plus. So no. Now he's pretty notorious for starting off horrible and then the second half picking it back up. But what if they put Jeter Downs at shortstop, move Xander to third, and put Rafael Devers at first? If Jeter Downs is nearly as good as everyone is talking about right now oh my gosh. Why are they calling him up? I'm looking at his stats right now.
Stats not good.
In AAA, 53 games, he's got a 180 batting average, 297 on base, 397 slugging, 694 OPS. Now, this is off of Baseball Reference, and they've been kind of weird with some stuff. So, let me double check. So, kill some time. Tell me if I'm stupid on something.
No, I'm double checking you because I'm trying to figure out what's going on because that didn't sound right. Let's see here. You're down as part of Mookie Betts trade to make big league debut.
Nope. In his MILB stats, it's the same stat line. 180 batting average, 297 on base, 694 OPS.
I have no idea why that would be doing this.
That makes zero to no sense. I have no idea. So, scrap everything I just said about how bad Bobby Doppback has been.
We'll see. I thought he'd been playing really well.
Yeah, me too.
He's named after Derek Jeter. I didn't know that. I mean, I could have guessed it by Jeter, but
I think I knew that. A little weird that he's in Boston, though. But
they designated James Norwood.
James Norwood. Is he the backup?
I don't know.
Anyways, that's just weird to me. I have no idea then. I don't know why the Red Sox were doing it. I know they were high on him at the beginning of the year, so
maybe he's great defensively and they just want another defensive option. They'll deal with the bat.
But man, I guess so, but that's basically just trashing your prospect right there. I mean, say, hey, there's no way that you'll be good offensively. So we're gonna bring you up now at the highest, challenging level in Major League Baseball, just for your defense. It's a little weird. But hey,
maybe just give him a taste, 10-day, 12-day run, see what he can do, see where he's at. Maybe they're doing his evaluation. Then they send him back down and say, hey, we want you to go work on X, Y, and Z.
I guess. Ugh. Sorry, I hadn't touched my whiskey and Sprite in forever. So
I was gonna say, what kind of bourbon you drinking there?
It's just Jack. But yeah, it's the ice was melted a little bit, so I got a big water with a little touch of Sprite and anyways, I love Jack, but I can't taste watered down Jack. No. Anyways, that's enough about Jeter Downs. That's so confusing right now.
Yeah, well, we'll keep you guys posted on what he does once he gets up here.
Yeah.
What happens with him?
So Buck Showalter went on MLB Tonight the other day, I guess. And have you heard this?
I saw a clip of it. And when I say clip it, I mean like 2 sentences.
Yeah, so he went on to the All-Star. He was talking about the All-Star game, and he said there should be a category in the All-Star game, for lack of a better expression, a utility player. You can't win without one, and there should be a column there for those guys. They should get recognized. And I love that.
For once, you and I agree about something that's not traditional.
Yeah, because, I mean, we've talked about the utility guys forever. The Dodgers are probably the best example of utility guys. Their whole team is utility. But Mookie Betts can go from playing center field, out right field, left field, and then he goes to play second base. Max Muncy can play all of the infield except for catching. I think he can even play left field. Freddie Freeman is kind of the exception. Trey Turner, shortstop, second baseman, and center fielder. Third baseman Justin Turner, first. He can play first, but So, and then Cardinals, obviously, we have so many. They have so many people who can be diverse in that way. But we've seen time and time again how important a utility player is, not only for in-game situations, but being able to say, "Hey, today I'm playing second base, but in the seventh inning, I'm going to move over to short or left field." And sometimes players are very much sticklers for their positions. Okay, then playing around on me, and
Just a little bit.
and so sometimes they want to screw it. They don't like to get screwed with because they like to. They think it messes with their batting stats, and if their batting stats, then they're screwed. But I love this. I think there definitely should be an option for utility players to get voted in because there is a player, and I can't even think of it. So I'm going to let you talk, and I'm going to see if there's a utility player that because I was thinking of him the other day, and
What league's he playing?
I don't remember.
Wow.
I think it was. I think it was National League.
I really got to stall for you then. All right.
Yeah.
So I we know, again, if you've been listening to the show, you guys know that I like the old school managers. Am I a big fan of Buck Showalter? No, because he manages the Mets. Tons of respect for him, his career, what he's always been. And I'm also a traditionalist, so I don't like all the changes in the rules. But this is something that he suggested, and I was kind of like, you know what? You are right, good sir. You are very right. There are so many teams that have good utility guys now, and the utility guys today compared to the utility guys 20 years ago seem like they're in a whole different category, in my opinion. You always had guys that could play a couple positions, but when you look at guys like some of the guys you listed off,
they weren't really hitters.
Right, they weren't hitters. They were
Back in
just
the 20s.
defensive guys who could play throughout the field. I mean, you look at the guys
And
we
had
have
speed,
right now,
yeah.
but we have Donovan, who's played left, right, first, short, second, third. I mean, he's played everywhere except for pitch and catch at this point this season.
Which he can
Edman can play anywhere in the. What was that?
He can play catcher, right? Brendan Donovan.
Well, he can, but like the other day when Herrera hadn't made it up for the game yet in Boston, he was really upset that he wasn't considered the backup catcher for that game. He got upset about it. Not like crying upset. No. He just let him know. He was like, "Guys, come on, I can do that."
Yeah.
We got Tommy Edman who can play all over. Obviously he can play the whole outfield. He can play the whole center infield. Obviously, he probably wouldn't be able to play third or first because he's a little bit short. But I love this idea of giving the utility guys a spot to play, especially when they are well-rounded. They hit, they run, they play defense. I loved it. I really did. And I saw it, and I was just like, you know what? Kudos to you, old man. Kudos to you for bringing out something that's new and different. And I actually agree. So I'm all for it, man. I'm going to take that into consideration when I'm doing my picking for the All-Star voting. I'm going to try to find a utility guy, maybe one or two, and just assign them to whatever position I think they would fit best in the All-Star game, depending on who else I pick for the All-Star game.
I hate myself for not figuring this out because he's on my team. But it was Tommy Edman. Because, technically he's not really a utility guy right now.
No.
But when Nolan Gorman came up, he was starting he was second baseman, probably the best second baseman in the league. I mean, it was him and Jazz Chisholm Jr. But then Nolan
Jazz
Gorman
might
came
have
up.
him a little offensively, but
I think Jazz Chisholm has come up over him
a little bit. But defensively, Edman outplays him hands down.
Yeah, but so Nolan Gorman came up, and they moved. Tommy Edman to short. Well, Tommy Edman probably has shortstop, but guess what? Trey Turner is playing shortstop. So guess what? This hurts Tommy Edman because, and this isn't really necessarily utility, but I mean, it does hurt Tommy Edman because he's probably the starting second baseman for. He probably would be mine. My starting second baseman for the All-Star game if the voting was now, or picks were now.
Ended now, yeah.
But I mean, he's not comparable to Trey Turner right now. Trey Turner is just, and I'm not saying that because I'm biased. I'm saying that just because he's doing really well.
You're right. I mean, Trey's having a really good season.
So it's just it kind of hurts Tommy Edman because he should be second baseman. Trey Turner should be shortstop. So yeah, I think there should be an option for a utility guy / just. I mean, obviously, I think Tommy Edman's going to make it to the All-Star game as a backup, and he'll probably get some time.
I'll be kind of surprised if he doesn't end up getting the second base votes. To be honest with you,
I don't think they have the option for that anymore. Hold on, because I have it pulled up right now.
Yeah, because I haven't voted yet.
No, me neither. I think we're doing that next week. Which I'll cover that in a second.
Which is why I was waiting.
So you can write him in at second base, but I mean, the regular baseball person is not going to choose Tommy Edman over. I mean, Cardinal fans are not going to choose Tommy Edman over Nolan Gorman because they're just not going to think of it. They're not going to think, oh, I need to write in Tommy Edman.
I don't know. With as much as they've been talking about on the sports radio out here, and they talk about during the games, I think there's a chance. I think you're right, but let's put it this way: I wouldn't be surprised if you end up being wrong, just because the Cardinals fans may come through. Not because you're wrong, because I think you're wrong, but if it ended up as being a surprise, it wouldn't catch me as off guard as maybe it would you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think he's going to be a backup for sure. I think managers are going to see DH. DH? Don't. You know who DH is right now for the NL? Bryce Harper.
Oh, that's right. All right, you got me there.
No. But anyways, I think it's a very interesting thing that Buck Showalter said. I've been pretty vocal. I didn't like him before, but seeing how he's changed this Mets team, I like him. I like him now. Probably more than I do Tony La Russa right now, which is right now, not all time, but right now I'd choose Buck Showalter over Tony La Russa. Saw something interesting. So there's a stat line that says what game the Orioles reached 30 wins at. And this is from the last 4 years, or 5 years, I mean. So in 2018, it took them to game 104 to get to 30 wins. 2019, it was 96. 2020, obviously not available. 2021, 92. And 2022, it took them 68. Now, obviously, yes, good job, Orioles. The Orioles are a great, terrible team. Okay, maybe not a terrible team. I think they're about 70% of the way there. Yeah. They're in the hardest division in MLB. They play the Yankees. They play the Blue Jays. They play the Rays, the Red Sox. And then they also have to play every other team.
Which in the AL, that's only like 2 other good teams.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's true. But the fact that they are at, I think they're 30 and 38. 30 and
They're only
38
eight games. They're only 8 games under 500. I'll give them credit, man. That's
right now. That's listen,
impressive for them.
if you're an Orioles fan right now, you are over the fucking moon. I mean, this is exciting for the future, I think. And I've been saying this since the beginning of the season, so you're welcome, guys. But I mean, they have so many things going that's going to go right for them. Adley Rushman is finding his groove at catcher. Um,
Super important.
hmm Yeah, I mean, he is super important.
Well, I mean, your catcher to be in the groove as a
Oh,
young
well,
catcher is important because he gets to
yes,
control the field.
yes,
Not just at the plate, but behind the plate, controlling the team, being the captain, making the calls. Super important.
yes. Anyways,
You and that freaking grin on your face. You're so lucky we don't do this in like a studio together.
yeah, yeah, I know. Oh man.
You'd have a black eye, you'd be fat lip, you'd be missing a tooth. You'd look like a hockey player.
Oh gosh, I need to look like a hockey player. Anyways, so
Chicks dig it.
yeah, I mean, gosh, I want to look at their farm system real quick again. I know I covered this at the beginning of the year, but I mean, they had Adley Rushman, Grayson Rodriguez, a right-handed pitcher. I believe he's supposed to be coming up this year. They have Gunnar Henderson, Colton Cowser, an outfielder, and DL Hall. They have a couple pitchers coming up. I mean, and they're all primed for this year, basically. So keep screwing with it, and you're freaking me out.
I'm
Anyways,
advertising everything. I love it.
uh, so yeah, I really hope this is the beginning of something good. Next year, they need to pick up some guys. Um,
Which don't you think they
they
will?
just
With the progress they're making, don't you think that they're going to go out and do something?
they should.
Or, no,
They de-
I know we know they should. What do you think?
I think they are. I think they are trying to win.
Okay.
I've been looking at next year's free agent market, um, and it's very it's not as big as it was in 2022. So that kind of has me a little worried because it's going to be, Cardinals are going to be looking for people. I'm sure they better.
Cubs will be
Yankees are going
looking.
to be, Cubs are going to be looking. Yankees.
If I'm the Yankees and I'm not losing people at the end of the year, I'm not doing a dang thing to this team. I'm bringing
That
back everybody as best I can.
see, you say that, but and let me tell you something. I've been thinking about the 2014 Yankees a lot lately, and I probably want to start talking about them in a little soon because they were so old. And I mean, Andy Pettit, Derek Jeter, Mariano Rivera, A-Rod, Mark Teixeira, CC Sabathia. Who's the other guy? Jorge Posada.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's
they
another
were
pitcher that was old.
AJ
He
Burnett.
was a starter. There you go.
And they had all these guys that were like over 35 years old. And they were paying a buttload of money. And it totally screwed them for years, I think.
Yeah, but they're not going to have that problem because Carp's on a 1-year deal right now.
Well, yeah.
So he's gone at the end of the season. All your pitchers are contracted over through next year, right? Judge, I think they got to re-sign Judge because he's on a contract year,
Yeah.
and Stanton.
Stanton is safe for years to
I was
come.
say he's got time on his contract.
Yeah.
And I don't know the rest of their lineup that well yet because I haven't got to watch them much. I try to catch the highlights, but I can't catch everything. I mean, if the Yankees don't lose a bunch of pieces going into the offseason, I don't try to mess with the charisma.
Yeah.
I think I am a big believer, and I think you know this. I'm a big believer in chemistry, team chemistry. If that clubhouse is rocking, don't go screwing it up.
Oh, so they have a lot of people on the free agent.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Aaron Judge, Chapman,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Aroldis Chapman, Anthony Rizzo.
Theo.
Well, Anthony Rizzo, I believe, has an option. So, Zach Britton. I don't think he's on the team anymore. Is he? Yeah, he is. I'm thinking of Ottavino. Joey Gallo, Luis Severino, Jameson
Oh,
Tyone.
Severino's the end of the contract. Okay.
Yeah. Jameson Tyone, who's been really good for them. Chad Green, Miguel Castro, Matt Carpenter, Marwin Gonzalez, Greg Bird, Matthew Bowman, Shelby Miller.
Yeah, he's over there.
Tyler Lyons.
Good Lord. Okay, so this is their make it or break it their year. They're going all in this year to win the World Series. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're about to lose all their pitching. So, anyways, so good job on the Orioles. Oh yeah, we were talking about free agents. I mean, they could go after Carlos Correa. They were after him at the beginning, at the offseason last year, before the Twins swept in. And I've been saying this. I think the Twins, even if they're playing, even if the Twins are doing outstanding, I think they still trade him. I don't think they wanted to pay that money for him. So,
and they know that they're going to get a bunch back in return for him.
Yeah, yeah. So, and the Orioles have the second best farm system in the league, so they might as well go after him.
Hey, can I give a score update real quick?
Could go. Yeah.
Can I give you a score update? So right now, the Kansas City Royals, in the bottom of the 8th, are up 6-2 on the Angels.
Good Lord. Angels. I don't know what to do with them. It's so
Ohtani just lined out to right. Benintendi's 2 for 3 with a home run, 2 RBIs.
He's somebody who might get traded.
When we go trade talks, he's on my list.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Xander Bogaerts could go there. Brandon Belt next year. I doubt. No, they're not going to need a first baseman. They have Mountcastle.
Right.
Adam Wainwright.
What are you talking about? Man, if he's not playing next year for the Cardinals, he's retiring. He ain't sticking around to go play somewhere else.
Yeah. But like I said, I mean, there's a couple of these guys that are just not. I mean, there's a couple of these guys. Is Max Muncy on a contract year?
The Dodgers are your team, not mine. I don't know.
That's so hurtful on so many levels. But anyways, good job, Orioles. Can't wait to see you next year. And that's it for the news. I guess we could talk about our power rankings. Took us long enough.
We totally have power rankings. We usually do these early in the episode.
Brandon has not given us his.
Yes, he has. I got him.
Oh, you do?
I got him. Yep.
Okay.
So we'll start with his.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
I'll say I thought you got him too. All right. So the CEO, who, if you caught the last episode, was on with us, could not be on tonight. So he sent us out his top 10 power rankings. You want to go 10 to 1 or you want to go 1 to 10?
1 to 10.
1 to 10. All right. So starting at the top for Brandon are the Bronx Bombers, the New York Yankees. Then at number 2, he's got the guys who are at the other end of the city. If you ride the subway, the New York Mets. He's got the Astros sitting at number 3. The San Diego Padres at 4. The LA Dodgers at 5. The Tampa Ray. Oh no, I'm so sorry. The Toronto Blue Jays at 6. The Tampa Bay Rays at 7. Wow. Wow, me or wow his rankings? Or both?
Both.
Okay. He's got the Boston Red
The
Sox
Tampa
at
Bay
8.
Jays.
Well, they were right next to each other.
I know.
He's got the Braves at 9, and then he's got his hometown Cardinals in at 10. Logan, go ahead, buddy.
I think we all have the Yankees and the Mets at 1 and 2 spot.
And the Stros.
And the Stros top 3. I think there's no arguing with that.
Nope.
Padres over Dodgers. I like that. He has the Red Sox at the 8 spot, which is pretty surprising. So let me pull up. Oh my gosh, I don't have it up. Oh my gosh, so sad.
Logan's unprepared tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
I know, my throat's.
He's usually so prepared if you're new to watching or listening to us. You usually are.
Oh, okay. I thought you were being sarcastic.
9 out of 10 times you are prepared and you are on point. I'm usually the one searching for info.
Yeah.
Take a drink.
I can't drink
Every time you cough on air, you take a drink. It's our new rule. We'll get you drunk by the end of the show. And y'all can join on in. If we cough, you drink. With us.
Oh gosh, water. Anyways,
get your
they're
finger in there
37
and give it a
31.
little stir.
Yeah.
It's alcohol. It's going to kill the germs anyways.
Anyways, Boston is 37-31. 7-3 in their last 10. Destroy the Cardinals in my dreams.
7-3. I can see why you put them up there.
Yeah. I don't know if I have them that high though. Maybe 10. I would understand.
Fair enough.
But I don't see them. I don't see them above. Well, I do see them above the Cardinals. I don't see them above the Braves, in my opinion. The Braves, who are they? They are 8-2 in their last 10 and have 39. They're 39-29. So, Brandon, sorry. Usually I'm a kiss ass, but if you fuck up, you fuck up. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude. Man, he's trying to take care of us, and you're gonna put me down a rabbit hole with you.
This will be my last episode hosting the 7th inning stretch.
No, Brandon's not a communist. He's a free speech defender. You say whatever you want, but there may be consequences down the road.
Yeah. Hey, Logan, remember when you said I fucked up my power ratings? No, just kidding. Josh, do you want to?
Sure. Well, dude, you were halfway through yours. You were on 5.
Oh yeah, I was talking about his. Oh, never mind. So Yankees, Mets, Astros, Padres, Dodgers. Dodgers are kind of on a skid. Blue Jays at 6, Twins at 7. I think. I'm not the only one who had the Twins. Yeah, that was another team that he kind of forgot about. Braves at 8, Cardinals at 9. It hurt me to put that. I don't think they, like I said last week, I'm really overcritical of the Cardinals. So it hurts me to put them on the power rankings, but I think they are at 9. And then Phillies at 10.
All right. So again, we had the Yankees, Mets, and Stros.
Whoa, I thought I had the Rays on here. Weird. Okay.
Well, this is one thing you and I. This is where I thought we were in a little bit of a debate.
Yeah.
So I do think the Padres are playing better than the Dodgers, but with the Manny Machado injury, not knowing how long he's going to be out, I gave the Dodgers the edge and put them at 4, and put the Padres at 5. Now the Braves have been playing really, really good baseball right now, so I put them at 6. I put the Jays at 7. I had the Twin City team at 8. And then I put the Cardinals at 9, and I put the Brew Crew at 10.
See, I'm kind of the same with the Brew Crew that I am, or the Brewers as I am on the Cardinals. They just don't wow me.
Their pitching's fantastic.
Their
But, man,
pitching is great, but their
the pitching is the
offense,
reason they won tonight. They only
Yeah.
put 2 runs up on the board.
yeah,
But their pitching shut us down.
But if you're not playing against Cy Young,
Corbin
Burns, thank you.
We took their best punch tonight. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, if you're not playing Corbin Burns, then you have a great chance of beating that team. Woodruff's not really there this year.
Yeah, he seems off.
So, yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I disagree on the Brewers, but looking back on it, I think I could have put the Blue Jays a lot lower. Put the Twins a lot higher. Probably put the Braves higher.
Okay, so do you really think the Twins are that good? Let's talk about this.
Okay.
Because I just recently started putting Twins up on the top 10 because I don't think they're that good. But they win consistently, it's not that I don't think they're that good. It's that they're in a very, very weak division. Like
that is very true.
I don't even know if they have another team in the division that's 500 or better. If they do, it just happened. Okay, so the Guardians just went.
And I think the White Sox are they're just under 500. But yeah, I like the Twins just because they've been. I'm pulling out their schedule. So
I mean, I don't think they're horrible. I just don't think they're as good as their record shows they are. I think if they had to go play the AL East right now, or if they had to go play the NL West, and they had to play, let's say, 12 games against the top 3 teams from each of those divisions, I don't even know if they win half. And I'm not saying I'm right here. I'm just saying I don't have the faith in that team to go out there and go 500 on a road trip against one of the better 2 divisions in the league and come out with a 500 record at the end of it.
So in June, so they start June losing a 4-game series against the Tigers. Then they go to the Blue Jays, and they take the series against the Blue Jays. They lose a 3-game series to the Yankees, but the Yankees are the Twins' daddy. I mean,
right.
Even if this wasn't the Yankees' greatest year since 1927, they'd still probably take 2 out of 3. Tampa Bay, they go into Tampa Bay, take 2 out of 3 from the Rays. Go against the Mariners, take 2 out of 3 against the Mariners. Now, the Mariners are not as good as they were projected to be.
Not even close to what we projected.
No. So, and then they just lost the series to the D-backs. So, I don't think they are the greatest team right now. No. But I think they're a lot better than I think. And really, I put them up there because I don't think a lot of people are giving them love like they should be. But, I mean, they have a plus 25 run differential. 38-30, like I said, they're 5-5 in their last 10, which is not great, but not horrible.
It's getting the playoffs, it'll get you there.
Yeah. I'm going to look at their offense real quick. They are 7th in the league in batting average, 5th in the league in on-base percentage, 8th in slugging, 7 in OPS. So they're they're a top 10 team offensively. Pitching-wise, they are, I just saw them, 13th in ERA, 14th in opponent batting average, And look at Brandon saying that. And 13th in whip. So I think they're a really good team. Are they playing, the top guy every day? No. But, I mean, I think they're about the same as the Cardinals, honestly. Cardinals are not playing great teams, but they're winning. When they go up against good teams, they lose 2 out of 3. But I mean, they're winning every other game, so I think you can't have the Cardinals on the top 10 without having the Twins. In my opinion.
So if the Twins and the Cardinals play a 7-game series right now,
it'd be a long series.
Really? So if the Twins and the Cardinals play, oops.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell?
Oops. I'm looking something up for the show. Hold on.
No, that's fine.
Well, since we just got chirped at.
We did?
We
got chirped at?
We got chirped at because we got to tell you guys about our merch store.
Oh, we
Come
have
check
a
out
merch
and buy
store.
some Variety Sports Podcast merchandise. You can go onto our Facebook page, click the link. It's going to take you over to Bonfire. We got some T-shirts. We got some coffee mugs. You got stuff for the 7th inning stretch. You got stuff for the whole team with the Variety Sports Podcast. We got stuff for Sunday drivers. Just a way to show a little bit of love and support, get the name out there. So make sure you guys go to our page, check us out. Some of the stuff's actually pretty cool. We're adding new stuff like every day or every other day. This is something we just started doing, so we got to get the models out there and the designs out there. Coffee cups looking pretty cool. I'm liking the T-shirts. I'm waiting for the ball caps and the tumblers to come out. So there is going to be more stuff coming. So like I said, go to our Facebook page. There's a link out there that'll send you over to Bonfire. Good prices on everything. Get gifts for your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your mothers, your fathers, boyfriends, girlfriends, significant others, whatever you got. But go ahead, check that out. Like I said, head on over to our Facebook page, hit the link. It'll take you directly over to Bonfire. You can check out some of our merch. We can see you guys rocking around the city, wherever you may be. That was a guitar sound, wasn't it?
It was not on purpose.
No, well, it sounded nice. Right in the middle of my advertisement.
Sorry.
No, it's all good, man. But yeah, check out the merch store. What is it really?
It's the
spring on your mic.
Yeah, it's the spring on my mic thing. So that's just weird.
Got you.
I didn't mean
Well,
to.
it's got a really nice sound, man. It sounds like you've tuned it with a tuning fork.
Yeah. Anyways.
But yeah, check out the merch store. Let us know what you guys want us to add to the merch store. If you have any suggestions, make sure you message Brandon, let him know directly, and he will get right on that and have it up soon. What's your request?
I want a Trey Turner and Juan Soto mashup T-shirt.
From us?
From us. Just say.
Okay, you have to design it then, buddy.
I have to do everything around here, Brandon.
If you're watching something like that, Brandon's gonna make you design it.
Brandon, if you're watching this, you have to design this shirt and say, and I want it to say Trey Turner and Juan Soto are good, but what about Tron Soto? Cerner? We're working on the name, but we're going to do
it'd be Tron
Juan
Toto.
Soto plus Tron Soto. Yes.
Tron Toto.
Never been a big Toto fan.
Well, either am I, but I mean, it's take the T from Turner and put it on Soto.
Fine.
Soto. Tron to Soto.
Tron to Soto. Anyways, we'll figure it out. What? Oh my gosh! Why is he calling us out today? I don't know why. We've never had our hands held today. The entire time.
You know why? It's because he had to work late tonight.
Oh, okay.
So he's up. Yeah, so he's actually hearing what's going on live. He's having fun with it.
Is he? Okay. I am too. Anyways,
I love this live stream thing. It's a lot of fun.
yeah, it's weird.
Unfortunately, we can't edit anything out that we screw
Yeah,
up. But hey, you know,
this whole thing was. Anyways, okay. Well, now
you
I'm
asked
nervous.
for it, and he gave you what you asked for.
I
Live
know.
streaming abilities.
I know. What are we at? 110?
We're at 110, and I really don't have anything else.
Yeah. Do you want to do a quick game, or do you want to just skip it for today?
Let's skip it. You know, the game usually takes us 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, I do want everybody to take a moment to look at Logan's fantastic background. Got a picture of it's James Dean over your left shoulder, correct?
Yes.
And we got Marilyn Monroe over your right.
Yeah. And James says, "Dream as if you'll live forever, live as if you'll die today." And I believe he said that the day he got in that car accident. So really helped out.
That's how Logan lives his life.
Yeah, like I'm about to get in a car accident. Anyways, so yeah, I have to have Marilyn right there because whenever Josh is looking at me, I have to look at Marilyn to remind me I like women.
Oh well, I don't know if I'm supposed to take that as a compliment or I think I'm supposed to take that as a compliment, but that's a creepy compliment.
I know,
we'll see
right?
If you feel the same. We'll see if you feel the same way when I shave.
You're not shaving. Don't shave.
It's summer, man. It's hot out here in Missouri, and it's super humid.
I don't want to hear jack shit about you saying it's hot out here. It's been like 110 for the. Don't even. No, it's humid.
Oh my gosh! Hold on.
It's humid.
Hold on. Check this out. Oh god. Special guest. Look at him with his new microphone.
Hold on, I can't hear. Hold on, I can't hear you.
Brandon is pissed off at me now.
No, not at all. Not at all.
How was work?
Long, boring. Wanted to leave at like 7:30. I got there at 6. I wanted to leave at 7.
Jeez, man.
Brandon, do you would you like to defend your power rankings before we destroy it some more?
Nah.
No?
Nope.
Nah.
I thought they were fair. I felt they were right. I wouldn't say right, okay. But I mean, yeah. I thought they were in good spots. Okay. The only one that I was like contemplating was
pause.
I feel like the Braves should have been in there somewhere. They probably should have been.
Oh, you didn't have the Braves on there?
I did not. I don't think.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have.
We actually, for once, we had differences, and we don't look at. And just so you guys know, we don't look at these things or discuss it before we send them to Brandon for him to publish. So we just kind of send them in, and then we kind of see them all in this note, and we're all like, all the same teams in different orders. Well, this is the first time where I think we all were missing a team from each other, and we all had a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, so. You know Milwaukee? Who had Milwaukee?
Knows me.
Josh.
Why?
Because we were playing them this week, so I thought it would set up really nicely for next week's power rankings.
Fair enough. Okay, fair enough.
He just even though
they're not playing very well.
They beat us.
Yeah, and we're not playing very well.
Wow.
2-0 shutout.
Very well.
Corbin Burns is the Cardinal killer. I don't care what anyone says. Colin Moran, Trevor Story, no one else. I don't want to hear about anyone else. It's only Corbin Burns who is the Cardinal killer.
And they brought Hader in to close it, and Hader was just shut down. Just beautiful. Now, hey, so you're just now watching the game, Brandon?
I didn't watch it. No, I did not watch it tonight.
Well, it's replaying on Bally, isn't it?
So about that, I don't have Bally because I'm not paying the extra to watch. No. No. Bally. I'd have to get. I mean, I already have Charter or Spectrum, but I'm not paying the extra just because it's the only thing I'd watch is Bally.
Yeah.
So hold on. With your cable provider, you don't get St. Louis sports?
No.
All right. So this is going to be an educational lesson to everybody in the St. Louis area. How much are you paying for your TV service?
Wow, getting a little personal here.
No, I don't have TV service. We don't have actual cable. We just use like The streaming networks like Hulu and Netflix and Disney Plus and stuff like that.
Okay, so you should drop all of those, and you should just get Direct TV Stream because it's like $79 a month.
Yeah.
And I get all the Cardinal games. I get all the Blues games. You get movie channels for the first 3 months. You get like 500 hours of DVR. Look into it.
That's not bad.
Look into it because then you don't ever have to miss a game.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
Bless you.
Touch you.
What was that?
What was what?
The dog.
Oh, I thought you farted. I was like, what the hell?
No, it was a dog.
At least have some sort of decorum on this show.
He's trying to fight a.
Hold on, you expect him to have decorum when you don't have any?
Yeah, they're fighting over the tennis ball.
Oh.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah.
Is there a team we want to talk about before we shut down tonight? Since I guess. Well, I kind of feel like we have to play the game now that Brandon's here. How long do you have, Brandon?
It doesn't. I mean, it's whatever.
It's whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've never done the game with 3 people, so this would be
game. What game is it?
So basically, we take 2 teams at random, and then we go through the lineup, and then we're trying to make the best team out of the 2 teams, and we typically argue back and forth about which player from the position is better. So now we get a swing vote.
Yeah. Let me pull up who we got. Teams versus teams. I have a document on it. So in the past, we've had Braves versus Mariners, Royals versus A's, Yankees versus Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not all of them are good teams. They're just
we try to pick teams that are similar to each other in talent and quality.
Yeah. So Brandon, you want to pick a team?
Let's go. Let's go to Detroit Tigers.
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 Ooh, this is going to be a hard one for you because we've already gotten rid of the Royals and the A's.
You want to do Arizona?
Oh,
yeah, that's a good one.
I like it.
Is that fair enough? I'm trying to think off the top of my head now, not looking at the standings.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
Tony.
So talk amongst yourselves real quick so I can pull all this shit up.
So Brandon, why don't you get as he disappears?
Okay, I'm done, guys. That's funny.
He's like, I don't want to play this game anymore. I'm out of here. On that note, I'll be right back.
Yeah. You eat paint chips as a kid? No. Why?
Maybe.
Let's see. Tigers. Oh, he really did leave. Oh, look at that. What kind is that?
Walmart knockoff.
Nice. Okay then. Hey,
$25.
You got some.
Bad.
It doesn't sound bad at all.
He sounds a little clear. No, it really doesn't.
A little clear.
So why don't you tell us what we have coming up with the Variety Sports Podcast, Brandon, since you're in charge?
What we have coming?
Tell us about the new things that we have coming up.
God. What is there?
Oh, you got a new show that you just put out there, the Nothing But Sports Talk, and
I'm just kidding. No, there's
our leader right here.
It's also 11:30 at night, and
this is true.
Yeah,
he's a bite, but he's not used to staying up late.
Well, I was up at 6:30 this morning. I've had a long day, and I had tomorrow too.
That's a rough day.
Mm-hmm. It's a long day. Anyways, things coming up with the Variety Sports Podcast network, station. I don't know, whatever we want to call it. Community. I don't know.
Network.
Network. That's what I said, but
yeah.
So you have this just straight up sports talk, which is just basically just bullshit about sports. There's no structure, just rolling through any sports news, anything you want to talk about. What else is there? There's Blast from the Past, which hopefully is going to be starting up soon, which should be a pretty fun thing. It's basically history lessons, many history lessons on teams from the past, which is why we're calling it Blast from the Past. And then the last thing is the variety sports. Well, no, it's not the last thing. Might be the last thing. We might have another one. Well, this is one of the last things. The variety sports roundtable, which confused the hell out of Logan when I first announced it.
Well, I thought it was the same as just talking sports or whatever the other one.
No, so basically what that's going to be is just our community interaction thing. So it'll be as many of us as it can get on at one time. And we'll just shoot the shit with the community.
Yeah.
Basically. Get some questions in and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll have one of those soon. We brought on a new guy today, Tommy. He's a straight up hardcore Minnesota Vikings fan. So hopefully he'll be bringing some.
You need to require that for his first live stream or video interface with us. He has to dress up in his Vikings garb.
Well, Vikings.
Are you
get the little
Packers
helmet,
fan?
the whole 9 yards?
Am I a Packers? No.
No, Josh. Are you?
Josh?
Oh hell no. I mean, they're okay, but I'm not a Packers fan.
Who are you?
Well, I think I spent the last 30 years in Indianapolis.
Colts, okay, that's right.
I'm a Colts fan. I was a Rams fan, my entire life until the shithead took him out of St. Louis, and then I kind of jumped on the KC bandwagon when Pat Mahomes came out of college. And so I just I pick a team every year, and then I kind of fall back to the Chiefs and the Colts.
Makes sense. Okay, let's get this over with. So
I was on the Browns bandwagon last year.
Really?
Gross.
Okay.
Gross.
I'm sorry about that.
That's a
it
joke
sucks.
of an organization.
Tucker Barnhart.
Now they are, yes.
Versus Carson Kelly. Carson Kelly this year has a 122 batting average, 175 on base, 135 slugging, 310 OPS, and a -9 OPS plus.
He's their starting catcher right now?
Yeah. Tucker Barnhart has a 222 batting average, 271 on base, 252 slugging, 523 OPS, 54 OPS plus. Tucker Barnhart, right?
That's it? Well, yeah, Barnhart's obvious, but I thought his numbers would be a lot better than that.
You thought Barnhart was going to have a lot better?
Yeah, I thought he'd have a lot better numbers than that.
Yeah. I thought Kelly was going to have better numbers than that. But
maybe Cincinnati got rid of him at a good time.
Guess so. Tyler Stevenson is way better. Anyways, so we have Spencer Torkelson versus Christian Walker.
Oh, I don't know who either of these two guys are.
Torkelson's a rookie.
Spencer Torkelson has a 190 batting average, 284 on base, 580 OPS, and a 70 OPS plus. Christian Walker has a
Walker's good.
201 batting average, 297 on base, 780 OPS, and a 119 OPS plus.
That's the second guy. That guy, yeah.
He's got like 16 home runs or something.
Yeah.
18 home runs, 35 RBIs.
Is he a Tiger or a D-back?
He's a Diamondback.
D-back. They wore their City Connect jerseys last night, by the way. They were pretty cool.
Serpentines.
The Serpentines.
Oh,
the Diamondbacks.
Serpentes.
Yes, Serpentes.
Serpentes, there you go.
Yes,
yeah. Snakes. We have Cattell Marte versus. Is it Javier Baez? No, it's going to be.
Ooh, this will be a good matchup.
Jonathan Scope. That's who it is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My thing is a little slow today.
Last time I said, we lost power, and I had to finish my by myself.
Okay, Jonathan Scope has a 194 batting average, 228 on base, 534 OPS, and a 54 OPS plus. Ew. And Cattell Marte, Jr.
tell your hamster to run faster.
I know, right? Okay, there you go. Good hamster. Ketel Marte has a 269 batting average, 341 on base, 776 OPS, and a 120 OPS plus.
Well, that's Marte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised right now.
Yeah, it's not really even. So that's somebody's fault. No.
You guys said that was a good pick. I was just going on top of my head.
Josh Rojas versus Candelario. Javier Candelario. This is the guy that you drafted for your underrated guy or underrated Cain.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So hopefully he's good.
Yeah, hit me with it.
So Candelario has a 181 batting average, 236 on base, 555 OPS, and a 60 OPS plus.
Ew.
Good Lord. Josh Rojas has a 254 batting average, 329 on base, 717 OPS, 105 OPS plus. Josh Rojas wins that one.
Yeah, this is no brainer there either.
This really hurts me, actually. This is really painful. These teams
is this painful because this is a team you picked to be really, really, really good this year?
Tigers?
Yes. The Tigers, they should have been so good.
Yeah, but they're not.
Okay.
That's baseball for you.
That's baseball for you.
That's Brandon kicking me because I said he had a sucky power rankings.
You're not gonna get fired, don't worry.
Oh, good.
He's just gonna make your life hell.
Yeah, right. Oh no, getting fired is too good for you.
Exactly.
I'll make you
deserve the pain.
So Nikomet versus Javier Baez. Oh,
that's a mad. Baez hasn't had that good of a year this year, has he?
No, he hasn't. He has a 194 batting average, 237 base, 543 OPS, and a 57 OPS plus. Nikomet has a 231 batting average, 259 on base percentage, 702 OPS, and a 96 OPS plus.
Nikomet.
Yeah, so it's got to be. Jeez.
So it's completely Diamondbacks right now with the exception of the catcher?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go Tigers.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, this is really showing how bad the Tigers really have been because they have so many great players.
Yeah.
Jonathan Scope, Spencer Torkelson, who's supposed to be number 2.
I mean, you were so excited about him before the season started.
Yeah, he hit his home run. He was doing really well. And then I had to open my mouth and say, oh, he's going to be Rookie of the Year. And then all of a sudden he crapped the bed.
That was your mistake.
That was me pissing off the baseball gods.
Yeah.
So we should have picked Washington for this matchup, or Cincinnati, or Chicago Cubs. My bad, guys.
It's fine. I don't even know if I want to continue with this. It's so sad.
We've started. We must finish it.
Yeah. There's 3 or 4 spots left.
Yeah.
This is not
David Peralta versus Austin Meadows.
Is he related to Johnny Peralta?
I hope not.
He's one of my prospects for trade block at the deadline.
David Peralta?
Mm-hmm.
Free agent in 2023. Who do you think he's going to?
That I haven't figured out yet.
Oh,
no.
okay.
It's a Peralta name. It's Cardinals, for sure.
Yeah, right.
We don't need outfielders.
234 batting. We always need outfielders.
It's true.
No, we have enough.
Especially a center fielder.
And they're going to get rid of
guys. Oh, my God.
We have a
just
center
wants Bader
fielder.
gone. He just wants Bader gone so bad.
The center fielder's name's Tyler O'Neill, who is now on the DL or IL.
Is he on the IL?
Yeah, he pulled his hamstring in
today.
yesterday's game.
Oh my gosh!
He had a triple in that game yesterday, and he went to round first base, and you could see it like you could see his hamstring pop, and he just like trotted into second base. Yeah, and then they put Soto in to pitch hit for him.
I have to say, I intentionally skipped yesterday's game and today's game because I knew the Cardinals were going to lose. Yeah. I knew they weren't going to do anything against Corbin Burns, and he was probably going to get a no-hitter. And thank God for who's our guy? Who's the guy who got the 2 hits? Juan Yepez. I love you. I love Juan Yepez.
He's pretty good.
Anyways, David Peralta, 234 batting average, 736 OPS, and a 108 OPS plus. Hey, we have some positives. Good job. Against Austin Meadows, who has a 250 batting average, 347 on base, 675 OPS, and a 99 OPS plus.
That's not bad for a guy on Tigers.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. He's their best hitter with a 760 or 675 OPS.
So that's all Powers then.
Nope.
Yeah.
So sad. So yeah, David Peralta, good job. I guess we're seeing you on a new team.
That's my guess.
Alec Thomas versus Riley Green. Oh, I don't think Riley. Oh, Victor Reyes. That's who it's going to be.
Victor Reyes.
Put it down.
And who did I say was Alec Thomas?
See him, he went choo choo choo. Oh, you killed my thing.
Hold on, no, I'm just changing it.
Okay.
You guys are playing on your toys while I'm working hard here. Just call me.
I think I know what you're changing it to, but I'm not sure if you're just changing or adding.
So, Alec Thomas has a 270 batting average, 333 on base, 768 OPS, and 118 OPS plus. Ooh, versus Victor Reyes, who has a 315 batting average. 339 on base, 728 OPS, and a 112 OPS plus. We have a matchup now.
Ooh, all right. Can you read those for us one more time, please?
Yes, for Victor Reyes, a 315 batting average, 339 on base, 728 OPS, and a 112 OPS plus.
Okay.
Alec Thomas has a 275 batting average, 333 on base percentage, 768 OPS, and a 118 OPS plus. Alec Thomas has played 38 games to Victor Reyes' 18.
Oh, well.
So it's Alec Thomas, right?
Yeah, because of small sample size, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there was been a trade. Dodgers acquired Trace Thompson.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Tigers get cash considerations.
Cash considerations. So that means he's not much of a player then.
Right.
Who did they get?
Trace Thompson.
I don't even know who he is. I knew they were going after someone because Mookie Betts got injured. So,
Mookie.
That's a little. It's a little weird. Okay, Robbie Grossman versus Dalton Varsho. Ooh, this might be a good one.
What position are you picking right now?
Right field.
Okay.
And then we're going to do pitcher after this.
Thanks for the ticker, Brandon.
You're welcome.
Didn't know how to make that.
There's a little box whenever you make the little whenever you make the banner that says run ticker across the bottom, you just
Gotcha. So let's just create banner and go.
Yeah.
Okay, Robbie Grossman has a 213 batting average, 601 OPS, and a 78 OPS plus. Never mind.
He said, "Never
And,
mind."
Varsho has a 308 or 243 batting average, 308 on base, 107 OPS plus, and a 731 OPS. So Varsho wins that one.
All right, bring in the pitchers.
Okay, who do you want? Merrill Kelly.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, I guess I'd do. Well, no, let's try to make it somewhat fair.
Okay.
How good is their pitching over there in
I think their best one is Eduardo Rodriguez.
Detroit.
You want to put him up against Mad Bum, or do you want to put him against Merrill?
God,
I think we should do Merrill Kelly because he's the best on the D-backs.
So we already know who's going to win this one. Swing and a miss.
Yeah,
but give out the stats to the people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make that into a shirt.
What?
Give out the stats to the people. I like it. I'm writing it down.
Wait, really? That's the one you like?
I've got all the good last slogans, couple days. Baby.
I could make one to where it's like 7th inning and then stretch is like really long.
Yes.
Can you put Chewbacca on the background?
Probably not.
Probably that Disney probably would not be happy about that one.
Disney ruins everything.
I already forgot what you said with the quote, so I'm not going to write it down now.
Wow. Okay.
We can go back and watch the show, and
Was it like stats are for the people?
Yeah.
Let's get the stats to the people.
Yeah. Merrill Kelly has a 3.46 ERA, 1.19 ERA plus, 3.26 FIP, and a 1.29 WHIP. Erod has a 4.38 ERA, 4.03 FIP, 88 ERA plus, 1.33 WHIP. So Merrill Kelly wins that again.
Well, this was a Diamondback show. That was fun.
I know, right?
Such a fun
you
game.
You picked Detroit, man.
I'm just kidding. Hey, you didn't have to pick Arizona.
Hey, listen.
Right. I should have took Pittsburgh.
Right. Yeah.
So, I almost picked Miami. I almost said Miami, and I was like, no.
But
that'd have been good.
Honestly, we really should look at this team from the Tigers. Casey Mize, who was a really good pitcher last year. Erod, who's a really good pitcher. Or he was a really good pitcher for the Red Sox last year. Spencer Turnbull had a no-hitter last year. Tarek Skubal is supposed to be one of their top pitching prospects. Michael Pineda has a really good year last year. Wiley Peralta kind of fallen off in the last couple of years, but I mean, still not bad. They have Gregory Soto, Andrew Chafin, Tucker Barnhart, Eric Haas, Spencer Torkelson, Miguel Cabrera, Jonathan Scope, Javier Baez, Willie Castro, Austin Meadows, Robbie Grossman, Riley Green. I mean, they have such a good team. And for a lot of them to not be even hitting above the Mendoza line, that's horrible. I don't know if that's AJ Hinch. I don't know what the problem is, but they were not supposed to be this bad. And the fact that, only one of their players, Tucker Barnhart, who's not even having a good season, is the only player that we can, against the Diamondbacks, who, as we just showed, aren't very good either offensively. I mean, good Lord.
They got a couple good players, but I mean, overall, they're not a good team offensively.
I mean, they have a couple. I mean, Josh Rojas, Nikomet, David Peralta, Ketel Marte, Merrill Kelly.
More
obviously,
than I thought they were going to have.
Yeah, but I mean,
honest.
still, I mean, from what we were expecting, and I was expecting the Tigers to be this season, I mean, I don't think anybody had them saying, "Oh, they're going to be the worst team in baseball." So that's a little disappointing. A lot disappointing, I should say. Anybody want to say something?
I'm surprised Tucker Barnhart's stats are awful. After watching him play in Cincinnati, and literally some series, it was literally just a Tucker Barnhart show. I felt.
Yeah.
So to see him struggle as much as he is in Detroit shows the kind of organization Detroit is right now.
Yeah. And they have a lot of guys. They have a top, I think they're number 4 in the farm systems. And they're 26-41, 3-7 of the last 10. They're just not. They're not doing it.
Yeah.
And
they might as well just bring the kids up and let the kids play.
Oh, they're not the worst team they're not the worst team in baseball. That belongs to the
Cincinnati.
Is it Cincinnati still?
I don't think. Yeah, Cincinnati.
Damn.
But
Chicago's
they're not even the worst team in the division. That goes to the Royals. Yeah. So that's just disappointing. And they were actively trying to get people. They got Andrew Chafin, Javier Baez, a couple of really good guys. So that's disappointing. But anyways, that's all I got. Anybody else want to say anything? Any words of wisdom?
Thanks for letting me just run on.
Oh, it's fine. So
Anytime.
there's a some speculation here that if one of us were to create an awesome T-shirt idea, would we have to do the artwork for it?
I might have been listening to that part.
Might have been.
I mean, if we can get it on a shirt and not have any issues legally, why not?
That wasn't the question.
I don't understand what.
Does he have to do all the artwork?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
to put on the shirt.
Some of us are not very artistic.
Crazy graphic for him.
I don't know about that. I can try. I can't guarantee what it's going to look like.
It'd look awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Okay,
but
fine.
we can give it a shot. Oh, we have somebody watching. Oh, they're gone now.
Oh, no.
No, come back. Come back.
There's a private chat?
Come back. Yeah, there's a private chat.
Yes, you just now noticed?
Can you see this? You Guggenheimer.
Don't read
Answer me. I pity the fool who don't heed my words. Answer me, fool. MFer. Hi. Okay. I'm being childish now. So, I'm Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brandon, thanks for joining us in the later part of it.
Of course.
Get me some money and some T-shirts.
Order stuff and I will.
Josh, it's been real and it's been mediocre. And it's been really mediocre. I'm kidding. I love you. Well, maybe not love, but you know. Anyways, you're good. You're a good person. No, gosh, that sounds wrong. Anyways, we got some exciting news.
I got a good heart, but I'm ugly.
You got such a servant's heart.
God bless you.
Yeah. We got exciting new shows coming out this week, next week, leading up to the All-Star game. So be sure to watch us live because we're going to get crazy. This is the
Big
turning point of variety sports podcasting. I feel it in my gullets, right in my Trey Turners.
Right as Trey Turners. So, guys, really listen on this one. Make sure you guys join us the night of the Home Run Derby. It'll be at least Logan and I going live. We're going to be commenting on the Home Run Derby as it's going on. Maybe Brandon will join us. Maybe somebody else will join us. Maybe we'll have a special guest. But totally hop on while we're doing the Home Run Derby. It should be a good time. Looking forward to that one.
Brandon, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say don't ruin the surprise, but it's fine. It's kind of ruined now. So
Right. See, you should have used the private chat. I wouldn't known it wasn't a surprise.
that's fine.
I want to advertise for it. I want
it
people to
surprise.
join us.
But yeah, we should. I'll make up a little thing and be like, live special.
Now we could have a surprise during the live event.
Could.
Yes.
$15.99.
We might actually have a correspondent in LA during the home run derby. No, we won't. But it's always good to make the people think that we would.
I'll just say it's not going to be me, so I don't think it's going to be Josh.
Oh gosh,
so
I kind of want to send Josh to LA just to see him crap about it. Oh, I can't believe you sent me down to Dodger Stadium. I hate this so much.
Maybe one day we can get media credentials. That'd be dope.
One day. But not this day.
Hey, just get me in the bush and give me an Enterprise. I'm a happy camper.
Yeah. Anyways, well, I'm going to go take a nap. And by take a nap, I mean take some gummies and go to Taco Bell. So, live long and watch some damn baseball. Bye, Felicia's.
Do the same thing.
I'm just going to stare into the camera until the